Entering this loop can be a challenge due to timing. A number of us overshot the initial entry point due to traffic. We had to do a U-turn up ahead, and I wanted to make sure that those riders behind me had a chance to catch up with the group before the start. Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. This is one of my favorite courses for the After Work Wednesday Puke Ride. And judging by the participation, a lot of the other people like this course too. We are doing 3 laps of a 3.9 mile loop with 80 feet of climbing at a key climb at the far end. As I get toward the front, I see a coach that I had in the late 90s and early 2000s. He's long since retired from being a pro in Nutrifig, but he hasn't lost much in terms of ability. I figure I'll stick behind him and stay there as long as I can. We both saw that break up ahead, and I should have stayed with the pack, but when he went, I went. And I was pulling 400 and 500 watts just to stay on his wheel, and that's by a stretch of the definition because that rubber band was getting stretched. Once we made the connection, things did not slow down much because the group was in a breakaway mode. I made sure I stayed at the back because if I took a pull, then that would be it. Soon thereafter, the strong from the rest of the pack bridge up to us. After we take that wide 180-degree turn to the start of the climb, I have to use extra power because of that bad line I took. After I get in position, I don't stay there long. The juniors at the front, from what I understand, were just drilling it. Even if this old guy didn't have that big ride 2 days previous, I'm sure I would not have been able to hang on. I find a couple of other shelled riders, and we begin our chase. As we complete our first lap, I look off to the side and see an audience of young teenage girls, and later on I think, this is why the juniors gunned it on that climb. While this was a great workout, it did lead to some problems that we'll be talking about in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.